Hello. Um, I'm filming this for YouTube. I haven't put out anything in a while, but I wrote a new song and I'm getting ready to put some stuff out there again. Anyways, I wanted to tell this story. When I was a little girl, and I was born in 1950, so I'm old, so this is way back when. Down in a little small town, wasn't even a town really, it was a village called Blackey, Virginia. And the elementary school was named Blackey Elementary in Blackey, Virginia. Although there's no Blackey now, it's just Hurley. But back then it was Blackey, Virginia. And this little schoolhouse there, the principal of the schoolhouse was named Ms Hensley. And she was the nicest, most amazing person I have ever had, the best principal of any school I've ever seen. And the reason being was she knew her students, and it was just a four room schoolhouse, so it wasn't a whole lot of students, but she knew all her students, and she had a way, like if she sensed there was some kind of violence getting ready to get started in that school, she had a way of getting these students aside, the ones that she could sense all the anger in, like me. I had a temper. Other people had tempers. And I was little and people tended to bully, which would make me mad or whatever, but she had a way of seeing my temper starting to rile, and she'd pull me aside, and then she'd make me feel good about myself for some reason. And then she'd let me, and I couldn't afford the lunches they came out with, was like 5 cents. And we didn't have it. Mommy had a lot of kids, and we just didn't have it. So she would wait till all the kids went out to play, and then she'd say, "Why don't you clean the schoolrooms for me while they're out there playing, sweep it up, and then when you're finished, you can eat the food that's left over." So I got to eat. And she was that kind of a principal. I love to see educators like that. Now, I've got a nephew's daughter who's an educator, and I admire teachers and educators more than anything. I mean, along with other people I admire, but those are the most important because they need to teach our children truth. I saw they had a truth social, although, in my opinion, ain't nothing on truth social as truth, in my opinion. But I've told a little white lie here and there. One time when somebody had no family to come see them, and they knew that I would because I'm that kind of a person, they asked me to tell them I was their niece, and I did. Well, it didn't do nobody any harm, and I'm sure God forgave me for that little lie. My hair is a mess. Well, you lose your hair as you get older, and it needs to be washed. Shame on me, I didn't wash my hair. Went to the store the other day and I had these on. The little girl says, "Why are you wearing gloves?" I said, "I'm doing this for you. I've got some kind of virus in my fingernails, toenail, nail virus. So I covered up when I go out so I don't handle some money that somebody else is going to handle and then get them sick." So I said, "Sweetie, I'm doing this for you, because I don't want to get you sick." And then she looked at me and she just smiled and she said, "That's so sweet." It is nice to think of other people when you're out there. I just got my COVID shot, so I ain't going to be spreading COVID around nowhere. Of course, it kicked my butt to recuperate from it, but it's all right. I'll be all right. I do have dental work I need to get done, and I'm having a hard time getting that done. I go to these dentists, this tooth needs to be pulled, this tooth needs to be pulled, and they take x-ray, more x-rays. And I'm going, is this going to cost me? I mean, you just took this x-ray around my head, shows you all these teeth. No, we need individual x-rays, blah, 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 blah. And I go, "Oh, Lord of mercy." I said, "Dang, it's going to cost me more money." They said no, but I'll guarantee you I'll get a bill somewhere about for $200 or $300. But didn't pull the teeth. My daughter goes, "Mom, you got an infection in your teeth. If they pull it, you could die." And then I would sue them. Well, I'd be dead. I couldn't say whether or not to sue him or not, so. And won't let me pull it myself. If you pull it yourself, Mommy, you're going to die, and then I'm going to kill you. Well, if I'm dead, you can't kill me no way. So I don't know. I got to call them back and say, look, this is a medication I have on that I'm taking for some kind of bacterial infection. I'm beginning to wonder if there ain't something in this freaking water here, because a lot of people are seeming to have, well, I don't drink the water, but I do bathe in it, and I do wash my hands in it a lot, so I don't know. But anyway, some kind of bacterial stuff going on, so I got antibiotics for that. But my daughter's, that's not antibiotics for your abscess tooth. Get to the dentist. Shucks. Now my kids are my parents. See how that reverses on you? So if you're out there and you're being mean to your parents, you might want to think twice. But my kids do believe that you should take care of your parents, and that's a good thing. I mean, I had a hard time raising them. They didn't have it easy, but they're all right. No matter what I say sometimes when I'm messing with them, but they're all right. So I will tell one joke. I was going to go get on stage at a comedy club here in Woodbridge, up there in Woodbridge, but I chickened out because I wasn't feeling so well, and I figured, well, I can't be funny if I'm not feeling good, so I better stay home. Anyways, they came out with these little facey things, you send on your phones. Somebody sent me a face with a heart in it, but something else with it, and I'm going, what's that mean? So I go in to my daughter, Angel, I just don't understand these new stuff. First there's English, Angel, and I can't still speak proper English. And then, Angel, I tried to learn some Spanish, 'cause it's good to know a second language. And I learned a few words. I know hola, como está usted, which means hello, how are you, if you don't know. And a few words like adios amigos. We all learned that from the Low Ranger back in the day. And stuff like that. But Angel, I still can't speak enough Spanish to get along with the Spanish like I want to. And then, Angel, they come out with a text language. And somebody sent me LOL. And I sent back, I love you too, sweetie, was one of my relatives. And they just text me back, Aunt Sandy, you just crack me up. It don't mean I love you. It means laugh out loud. I'm going, but it could mean I lots of love, could it not? So then I said, Angel, now they got these facey thingamajigs, and everybody knows what a smiley face is. They got t-shirts with it and stuff, but Angel, what's these other faces mean that they're putting out there, and these other little thingamajigs you see people sending to you? I don't know about these things, Angel. I just don't understand them. I don't understand them at all, and I think they call these things emojis. And Angel, I just can't understand these emojis. And then she's laughing. She says, Mom, you had me laughing at you can't speak proper English because you keep trying to speak hillbilly to the cats and they don't understand it. So then she says, but you need to keep that joke in your repertoire. What's a repertoire? Mom, your list of jokes, that's a repertoire. Whatever your style is, go. I'll go, okay. So, if I ever get on stage to be a comic, I guess I'll have to use that one. Well, that's enough for today. Ain't many people follow me anyway. But when I'm on the dance floor and I'm doing my dance pain, 'cause it hurts like hell to move it, but I gotta move it, and I'm getting gray hair. Ouch. But I do forget a little bit about the pain and the frustration and the anger. So I've controlled my anger. And I got drunk once and it was not pretty, and I don't do that no more. Because if you become violent when you drink, you shouldn't drink. Really, you shouldn't. Seriously. We don't need stuff like that. So I don't drink. But people don't believe me, and I tell them that. Ain't nobody can just take one drink and not drink no more. Some people can. Some people can go all their life and never drink at all, like my cousin Newbon. My cousin Wanda probably never drank none. Well, I don't know when she's a teenager, maybe. I don't know if she did or not, but or what they did. But the way I see them, they didn't get in a lot of trouble. They was good people. Newbon, I love her to pieces. She was a good. She still is an excellent, beautiful, good woman. Truly. So, to move on, Justice Bailey, and Wanda Justice Rowe, Thurman Justice. This is my cousins. I think I had a Jimmy Justice cousin too. Homer, he wasn't a justice, he was an Endicott, but he was my cousin too. I love those. I love cousins, all of them, but some of them don't think too highly of me. I give them good reason. When I'm at funerals, I ain't myself. And I do all kinds of crazy stuff, and they don't understand it. I just can't handle funerals very well. And that's when I usually mess up. But one of my brothers told me before he died he should have run when he saw me coming. Of course, I did teach his daughters how to drive, and they in turn taught his wife how to drive, and he's one of them men that thinks his wife ought to be sitting home all the time while he runs roads. God bless him, may he rest in peace, and I do love him, Virgil West. And I love all my family if you're out there. We got lots of them, but I don't know them all. But wherever you are, peace be unto you. And I love everybody.